As we begin our exploration of how Greek verbs are formed, we'll begin with the indicative mood. The indicative mood is the most frequent mood in the New Testament, as it is also in English as well, because the most frequent sentences are sentences that make statements. The indicative mood is also the most in Greek. It utilizes all 6 tenses, and so there are a lot of forms that we have to learn. Once you've learned the indicative mood, the others won't be difficult at all. Turn to page 3-11 in your grammar, and we'll see a summation of the formation of indicative moods. No, don't do that, but rather do this. Turn to page 3-11 in your grammar, and we will see the summation of the formation of indicative verbs. Given a verb stem, that is, just a root stem that has a verbal meaning to it, we will add to this stem necessary tense indicators, that is, letters that tell us which tense is being used. We will also add to this stem a connecting vowel and a personal ending. The personal ending is the ending I, you, he, she, or it, we, you, plural, or they. And the vowel is simply a little vowel that's like a piece of cement or glue. Turn to page 3-12, and we will see the formation of an indicative verb using the example verb luo. Luo means I break, loose, or untie. Let's suppose that we want a future tense, first person plural, we shall break. Our verb stem lu. The verb stem lu means to break or to loosen or to untie. To this, we add a tense indicator. The tense indicator for the future tense is a sigma. And by adding this sigma, it is telling us future tense. To this, we will add a connecting vowel. And a connecting vowel is, as I said, just like a piece of cement or glue, which attaches the next thing we add, a personal ending. This personal ending tells us first plural, we, and it also tells us active voice. If we put all of those things together, we have the final product, lu-so-men. Lu, there is your verb stem, the sigma tense indicator, the omicron connecting vowel, and this ending men, which is a first person plural active ending. Lu-so-men. And lu-so-men would be translated, we shall break. Now turn to page 3-13, and we see another example using the same verb luo, but this time we want to deal with past time, and we still want to do it in the first person plural. We want to say, we broke, or we have broken, or as in the example, we have broken the commandments of God. Well, we have our verb stem lu, but to show past time, we're going to put a vowel in front of this verb stem, the vowel epsilon. You know, in English, to show past time, we put an ed or a d or an ied on the back of a verb. Well, in Greek, to show past time, we're going to put an epsilon in front of the verb. So here is epsilon telling us that it is past time. We can call this epsilon a temporal augment, or simply an augment showing past time. We add that to the front of our verb stem. Then we add a tense indicator, a sigma again. This time the sigma is telling us that this is the tense indicator for the first aorist. This is not, in this instance, the indicator for the future tense. We're not dealing with future time here. Both the future and the first aorist use the same tense indicator, a sigma. Next, we'll add an alpha connecting vowel. Again, the connecting vowel simply being a means of attaching our personal ending. And our personal, we have seen in the last example, to show the first person plural active voice, is the ending men. We put all of this together, and here we see our augment out front, the verb stem, the tense indicator, the connecting vowel, and the ending, the first person plural active ending, meaning we. We would translate this into English, starting with the person and number. We, and then we want past time, we broke, or we have broken.